Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again, and today we're going to continue our showcase of OP09 Lim. Yesterday's video, we did a pretty in-depth breakdown of the deck, my card choices here, so make sure to check out yesterday's video as well as today's video. Today we're just going to have a bunch more gameplay. We're going to have 3 games against Purple Luffy, we're going to have 3 games against Robin, and I think then we have like 2 more games, one against Oden, right? Oden, yeah, the EBO1 Oden. I don't know why the name like completely escaped me. One against Oden and then one against a Blackbeard player. So a bunch of games today, 8 in total. So yeah, hope you enjoy the games come soon. And if you do, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. Enjoy the games. In this match, we're gonna against Purple Luffy. And when you go first in this matchup, is so good for you. I like keeping... So I kind of like keeping this hand a little bit. I know we don't have the Lim or our Zoros, but I like the Sabo a lot. I think I have to mulligan it. Yeah, this hand is better. This hand is better because that leaves me the Lim. Because the thing about playing Sabo right away is that you need to have another, like you need to have 2 bodies to follow up the Sabo with, right? So we go like this. We play Sabo. Now we have a Sitsuke body in the field. I guess opponent could go for a 9 hit here. If they go for 9, I'm actually down to save it. But they obviously want to just go for like their Zoro stuff here, right? So I think we should be in a decent spot here. Because I mean we don't have our own Zoro, but we have Adio, so we still have a decent 9 cost body that we're gonna play on curve. So oh yeah, they went for it this way. I'll give you the Rosinante. They get their own Usopp, yeah. So then again, we go Lim here. With Lim, we're gonna go ahead and grab the Dofi. We're gonna go here, play this Dofi out. Attack for 5, attack for 6, get the draw. While also having the Dofi in the field. Well, we keep getting these Lims, which... not ideal in this situation, actually, I think. They gave me 2 1Ks. I know you have the Usopp in your hand, right? So this is interesting that the opponent chose to go for it that way. And we restand them both. We just go face. I think we just go face and just put pressure. Opponent is in a really good advantage here. But they didn't find the Luffy Taro. So because they didn't find the Luffy Taro, it doesn't really matter much. And this Dofi being able to attack every turn while also still being a blocker is so good. The problem is the Limbs, right? Like we're not playing, we don't have the time to play another Lim anytime soon. So what is this? This is an 8. Wow, I'm actually gonna, I could potentially actually lose this. If the opponent went 7 twice, it would have been better. Okay, never mind. The opponent still went for a 7 for whatever reason. Why keep the Dawn here? Yeah, I don't understand what keeping that Dawn did for them. Question here. Are we going after life or are we going after their unit? Could also just go Lim here. Like, I don't know that it's actually a good time for me to play Adio. Because it leaves me with, like, I can go Lim into Dofi and I still have 3 done left over. For me to go like 7 and 6s. I think we go Lim, yeah. Well, as I say that, we just whiff, right? Okay, so the Lim didn't do anything, but at least it's going to be a body in the field. We'll go here. So... honestly, let's go like this. That's the 4th Zoro, by the way. Let's go like this and just eat up. If you want to give me a bunch of counters, I'm okay with this. I'm just going to have you with no cards in your hand. Oh, you gave me... yeah, we'll go here. Oh, okay. I mean, opponent's just going to give me 2Ks, right? So I guess at this point, we might as well just go like this. If you want, you're gonna go down to 1 card. I'm okay with that. Yeah, they're gonna go with. That's actually crazy, in my opinion. That's so crazy. We have double blocker. You have no cards in your hand now. Well, I mean, you have 3 now, but still. Next turn, we can do Adio and also go Lim. Yeah, I'll let you take that. I don't need it. Actually, I mean, I don't have the space. No, I guess we can go Adio and just yeah, I'm gonna go like this. If you want to attack into it, you can attack into it. Okay. You're gonna go Robin? Alright. Another one is not great. We go like this first, right? We go like this, and then we go 6. I think we can actually play the slow game now. We also click on Zoro, which will have been pretty good too. Before the opponent gets like a big body. Lim, Dofi. It sucks, right? Not having any counters really sucks. But we have 4 lives still. And we can start playing the limbs to try to get into our stuff. And this Adio is never gonna die. Yeah, I mean, okay, opponent goes to 3. Yeah, this Adio is never gonna die. Yeah, your thing doesn't matter now because I can just go here, give it +2. I'm not able to play out. There's my Luffy. Yeah, we go Luffy first, right? We go Luffy first and get rid of the blocker. And then just start putting pressure. We go here. We go 5. And then we go 6 and 7 and 9. So we go 6. Obviously, you have the Gungam Giant, right? So we go 7. Yep. I mean, I get it. I mean, the opponent is putting a lot of pressure on us here. And the limb's just staying active all the turn. It's like, it's unfortunate for them. And every time they play a blocker, my next limb can definitely find another Luffy very easily. We still have 5 life, opponents at 2. Like, and this game, honestly, you're gonna hear me say this a lot. It was just decided by us going first. Going first versus going second, this matchup is absolutely ridiculous. Obviously, opponent also didn't find the Luffy Taro, so they had to play that 1 Zoro Euro just naked like that on their 7-down turn. But it's unfortunate for them. Yeah, they had to go another Zoro. Now, they can put 2 down. They have to put 3 down on the Lin to kill the Adio. Because I only have a 1k. If they do it like that, they should be okay. They go for another Anami. Okay, but they probably want to play this Anami, right? So they shouldn't be able... Yeah, they're not going to be able to actually put the thing on the Lin. So if that's the case, you just attack here. I have to take it. I guess I could just... No, I think I take it. I think I take it. And just go down to this amount, right? I could save this. But I already have a Luffy in my hand. Which I'm going to replace this with. So I think I just go chilling here, right? Like, we obviously going to play Luffy. And then to go 5 first. To make it so that the opponent doesn't actually block with the Nami. We go Luffy, rest this girl, go here again. 7, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so we go 7 and then 9 twice. Because the 9 twice is still going to force the Giant plus another card. The 7 is forcing 2 cards out of them. Yeah, so this Giant. Oh, but now you're not beating the 9s, right? And I don't need, it's not like I need to like hold back here, because yeah, opponent just loses no matter what. We have 2k, 1k now. Yeah, like it doesn't matter what they get now at this point. They're at 0 life, and we just continue just slowly whittling them down. We had another. We didn't have another Luffy. We had an ace coming up, right? So again, that's why having this limbs was so good in this matchup, because the limbs let me get either ace or Luffy, which can both rest their usual blockers. So you go first, you just win the game. In this match, we're going against Luffy. Yeah, we always want to go first, right? So this is an easy one. I love the blockers. I think I keep this hand. I really like the blockers. I mean, it sucks that we don't have like a 1-cost law to play here. Yeah, opponent gets their 1-cost law. I don't get my 1-cost law, so whatever. They did whiff though, so that's good for us. Do I want to play out... I need to actually play out Luffy first. Yeah, I think I need to play out Luffy first, because like if I play the Dofi, he's not gonna get active anyways, right? So we'll go like this, and he also is a big 6k body anyways. And then next time we can just go Dofi and still have 3 down, unless we get a 3-drop, right? If we find the 3-drop Lim, that would be better. Opponent probably wants to... Okay, so 7. That's a good 7 for them. It's gonna force me to have to use this Usopp. I could rest this Bone Clay. Oh, I could rest this Bone Clay instead of playing the blocker here. Sucks that we don't have anything. Okay, so we go like that. So we go 3. That will let me rest. We can still just attack that for 5. So maybe we just go 9. Rest it, because this is going to be... Oh, you know what? I've seen this happen where when you play this, even though it's supposed to count down rested, it doesn't work. Let's test it out. I'm pretty sure it doesn't work. Because it's supposed to be like when my characters enter play as rested, but I think actually the on play ability happens before. See what happens. Oh no, it does work. Okay, so we go like this and we just go 5 into the Bone Clay. Yeah, because the way that it works is that your character's already enter play rested, so by the time this goes into play, it's already getting play rested, so it counts itself plus this one. Opponent gave me 3 cards. Opponent gave me 3 cards there? No shot. There is no shot that that's correct. No shot that that's correct. I'm just gonna give you the counter here. Sure. What are you gonna do? There is no shot that that was correct. Right? Don't you just lose here? Especially if I get like my Zoro here. The opponent literally just loses. Okay, we get Lim. Lim is also pretty good, right? We can go ahead and play her first. So we're gonna play... I can go... I think I want to put pressure on them, right? So I think I want to go 7-7, maybe 7 and 8, especially because the opponent gave me so many counters. So we're gonna play the Dofi for sure. So I guess maybe I just grab... I have to grab a 1k. I guess I can go... I could also go Rosinante and Dofi and have 2 blockers instead, but the first blocker kind of gets attacked by the opponent. I guess the opponent gave me so many cards that I'm okay going like this. And maybe we just go sits twice. If the opponent wants to give me more 2Ks, I'm okay with that. Yeah, we go like this. We go here, game well rested on, play this out. We end the turn, we go Lim first, and then we go Doflamingo second. So we end up with 2 blockers. Now we don't have any counters, right? But the opponent's down to 1 life. I'm feeling pretty good. It sucks that we just bottom deck another Usopp. I could just do it right now, I guess. Yeah, let's force him to have to use a Dawn on the Luffy to attack into my Luffy's here. They're gonna use 2 Dawn instead. Okay. I don't need to keep the Luffy's alive, right? I have this Doflamingo anyways. No, they gave me too many cards already. They gave me too many cards here. Even with the blocker, I don't think it's gonna be enough. I mean, I guess they have 5 cards, but like, That's kind of crazy. Yeah, you're not gonna get that. When they tried to save that Bone Clay, they literally lost the game the moment they tried to save that Bone Clay. I didn't even have any of my bombs, right? Don't even have any of my bombs here, and it doesn't matter. Imagine if we had played Zoro last turn instead. I would have just literally destroyed them this turn as well. So, yeah, that was so greedy. Again, you can't do that. You cannot give me 3 cards to save up on Clay like that. So GG's. In this match, we're going against Purple Luffy. They did win the die roll, so they get to choose, and they should always choose to go first, right? It also is better for their curve anyways. Yeah, they chose to go first. So them going first is bad for us, but you know, we still have an okay setup here, right? We have the law. Yeah, it's not the worst. I guess honestly, yeah, let's just try to find the Zoro and just play for the Zoro, right? The problem here is that the opponent can kill my law, which means that I won't get any value from this Luffy being on the field. Yeah, we'll go like this. We don't get what we needed anyways. I can grab the second Luffy, makes the most sense to me. Although the Usopp is not bad either, but I think I like the second Luffy. We can attack for 6 and play Luffy out. Just have the big 6k body in the field. And then on our next turn after that, we'll go Lim plus another Luffy. What did the opponent draw there? Oh, they got the Sorojuro, right? So they're going to just go Sorojuro here. I can give them the 1k here, I guess. No reason for me not to. Let's keep myself a little bit healthy. Yeah. This is going to be rough. I think it is going to be very rough. They get the Onuso, so my blockers really don't matter. We get the Adio. Yeah, we'll go here. So I'm going to go up to 5. Like, this deck, honestly, is so crazy how much difference it makes when you're going first versus going second. Like, I would have had a body in the field already, and I will be developing 2 bodies this turn. And then I would have been going Adio on the turn after. Like, it's actually nuts how much of a difference it makes. Like, actually crazy. Yeah, I don't have the Zoro. They decide to go here instead. So they're gonna go Sangoro, I guess. I don't think I can give them that many counters. Yeah. So obviously it's the Sangoro. So we can go 3 and 3. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna attack into their life, honestly. I'm just gonna pretend that I'm playing like a Dofi leader and I just have to go face. Face is the game, right? But the opponent's gonna just get so much value from this Sangoro. We'll go like this, and here, this is our sword that we were looking for earlier. We do get a 2k at least, and we go here, get the rested down, play the Dofi, activate the Dofi, right? Because there's 2 rested characters. This Lim is not gonna be able to get activated. And again, that's the benefit of them being able to kill my law. I would have had 3 units, and I could have attacked with the law to actually enable this, right? So. Yeah, next time we might have to go Adio. Because we don't have the Zoro. I could have blocked. I did forget about that. That's my fault. The good thing is that we can go Adio and also play the Luffy. Or play the Rosinante, either one. The opponent has 9 cards, so even though there are 2 live, like this doesn't really matter for them. Yeah, this doesn't really matter for them. It's a ever Lim instead. Do we ever play Lim instead of any of these guys? I don't know. The opponent has enough counters to like live for the whole game, and they're gonna be drawing cards here every single turn, right? Might make more sense for me to just go Rosinante actually. Is that the blocker? But the opponent can just block into it. And I think I like the Lim. I think I like the Lim. I guess I could have also just rested the Onami, huh? And just killed the Onami that way. Yeah, I could have rested the Onami. That might have been a better play than what I ended up doing. Because I could have gone Luffy, rest the Onami, attack into the Onami. Save myself some headache. I'll give you the blocker now, before you can rest it. Assuming you have an Uso Ashi or something similar. Let's give you the 1k here. Give you another 1k. Let's give you the 2k. Rusher? Yeah, this is the Luffy. You have to put a Dawn on it. Yeah, you have to put a Dawn on it and just attack into it. Yeah, smart. Smart. Opponent did what they needed to do, right? Oh no! Whatever. I can go like this and I can still play this out, right? I guess I'm not dying. Yeah, I'm not dying per se. Let's get up the 2k. Let's get a 2k out of their hand and then let's go for a 7. Yeah. So they're gonna just force 2 cards out of their hand. No, they're gonna just go for it. Yeah, we'll go here, we'll go here. Have the blockers. Okay. I hate giving this up. Sure. You're gonna go for the Luffy? No, never mind. Yeah, you got it, friend. Yeah, no, they got it. I needed to have the Zoro. Like I needed to go first and I needed to have the Zoro. Without going first and without the Zoro, it was just way too gone for me to do anything. If I at least had the Zoro, I could have threatened their board with some big attacks, but it just wasn't there. So in this match, we went against Robin. So not a bad hand. Opponent also let me go first. That's a mistake, right? Not a bad hand. But I think it could be better. Okay, it got a little bit worse here. It got a little bit worse here. Let's not kid ourselves. Yeah, this got a little bit worse. Could be better if I actually drew the right cards. Oh boy. Let's go 5. I guess we'll just go Rosinante here. Yeah, we'll go here. The opponent gave me a 2k there, which is interesting. Next up, we could go Rosinante plus, you know, like Robin if we wanted to. Not like I want to do that. The hand got a little bit worse. I got greedy. I got greedy for like a limb, right? I could counter this. Or I could just let this chill for now. There's the limb. I was wondering where you were, girl. Okay, so we have the Luffy at least, which is great because we can actually rest the Shirahoshi. So we can go here. We can go like this, gain a rested down, go here, rest this. We can attack this with this. And attack your life for 5, and we still have 2 blockers. And then next time we just play Zoro and just start looking for us to win the game. Trigger and here will be annoying to kill one of the blockers, but the opponent doesn't go for it. They are gonna be able to go for like a Yamato and stuff, so that's also gonna be annoying for us. But okay. What if we just go to 1? So let me think about this. Next time they can go Yamato. Right? I guess we'll be going down to 0. What if we go down to 0, guys? How crazy is that? I guess if they have a Sanji, I just lose, right? If they have a Sanji, I literally just lose. Or if they hit a trigger from life right here. So if they hit a trigger from life here to get rid of one of my blockers. Okay, it was an Obia. I still like the idea of just attacking into them though. Force them to give me the 2k here. They want to take it because they probably have like an ace or something. I'm just gonna disrespect your triggers the whole time. And I'm just gonna go like this. We have what? We have 4k counters in my hand. 2 blockers. You can have Sanji to rest one of these. Ace can also be a problem, right? But ace is not enough, right? Ace is not gonna be enough. Is either you have Sanji or yeah, I think I have to just say that you have Sanji, right? If you have Sanji, you win. I would feel a lot better if any of those were 2Ks. Oh no, you just lose the game. This does nothing. You literally just lose the game here. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna attack with Zoro first. We're gonna attack with Zoro first. In case that this is a beige, the opponent would not be able to just hit the Zoro, right? So yeah, so we attack with Zoro first in case that this is a beige. Yeah, so we go like 9 here. And don't use the card action. That way, this is the least darn commitment. If this is a beige, I should still be okay. Oh, okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, so now we just go 9. And then 9 again. You should, like, I can go 9 3 more times, right? Like, you're not beating this. You're not beating this. I wonder what their hand was that they had to play Linlin. Like, if Linlin was your only play, you could have also gone, like, put your down on your 3 units and also just won the game that way, right? I mean, I guess I could go to 9, right? So, because I had 9k worth for counter, the opponent had to go, like, 4 down, 3 down, 3 down. Yeah, if they went 9 3 times, they would have just won. Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing anything else here, guys. You just go like this. Yeah, you just go like this and just go 13 twice. Yeah. They had the Sanji. Or no, because yeah, it looks like they just drew this cracker, right? So they had the Sanji. So they had Lito. If they just went for Sanji, they just ended up throwing the game. So in this match, we're going against Robin. And they chose to go first, which obviously sucks for us. I think I'm just gonna... Okay, I was gonna try to look for the Zoro, but hey, we got the Lim. And the Linlin, actually, too. So maybe it's gonna be Linlin. Maybe we just go Linlin and just call it a day. Yeah, like this is so good for them. They just go here. They just do their thing. We go for sits, attack them for sits, ramp up into the Sabo. They gave me the 2k. We get the rest of down, get in the Sabo. We don't have a lot of counter either, so this is not very good for us. But next time we can go Lim and Dofi, which would at least allow me to have a blocker to deal with the 5k hits. Especially if the opponent's just going like this. But next time it's just going to be, I guess, Yamato. So that's kind of annoying too. Because we go 5. When it takes it, we'll go here. Could go here at some point, I guess. Let's go Dofi. We go 7. Get the draw. Restand both. You have the trigger? No, they don't get it. And we go here and restand both of these. Yamato can kill the... actually, Yamato cannot kill the Dofi anymore. But the Nami can. Alright, so the Nami can kill her. Can kill the Dofi. What if it's actually just Linlin? What if it's actually just Kaido Linlin and we just say, sure. Very annoying not to have the counters here. Like, actually super annoying. I'm gonna give you this. Opponent, I think opponent, yeah, like opponent wants to go for the banish, right? So I'll let them have the banish. I need to be able to beat the ace. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go Lin Lin. I'm gonna just go Lin Lin here. And just pray. We had to be able to beat the ace. And I'm gonna force you to attack me here. Force you to have to give me the blocker. Yeah, okay, so let's see what happens. You have to win this turn. They have 3 attacks and I have only 1 life. That means that they must have had no counters. They actually must have had no counters. You're not beating us if you just play. Okay, yeah. Might be correct to have this Luffy come out. I mean, I guess this just gets rid of their blockers anyways. I guess they could have the Sanji, right? If they have the Sanji, they also win. So this has to be a Sanji. Yeah, because so it is a Sanji, right? You have it? Alright, GG's. Yeah, so maybe if I took that. Yeah, they had the Sanji, which is all that they needed there. So they did have the Yamato, but they didn't have the ace. So maybe I should have gone harder into killing the Robin. I think Lin Lin was the only way that I would win this anyways. So we can go for the rematch. This time I go first, and you're going to see how different it is when I go first. I say that, but I actually don't have anything to play next turn. I guess I can play the Lim next turn. Do we play the Lim or do we play... Because the thing with the Lim is that I can play the Lim next turn, right? So I could just play this guy right here. I guess it's the same thing, right? No, it's not the same thing, because again, I can have 2 bodies on the field next turn, and having the 2 bodies could actually make a difference. So let's just go here. If I had a 6k body here, this would be so much better. Opponent's going to try to attack into my life anyways. I don't think they're going to attack into the Usopp. Like, imagine if this was a Sabo like we had last turn, right? Yeah, like we take this, we say whatever. Boom. Yeah, that's my Sabo. And now we can go 5, 5, play Lim. And I don't care putting them to 1. And then play Zoro next turn. And we have enough counters to save the Zoro no matter what the opponent does. Like, again, you see how different this goes, right? Does he ever make sense to go for the blocker? Over the Luffy? I don't hate it. I actually don't hate it. We go like this and just keep the Rosinante. Obviously, this would be better if that was a Dolphin instead of a Rosinante. Could have a Nami, okay. Yeah, we just go Zoro. I guess I'm losing to a Beige, right? I'm losing to a Beige, losing to a few other things. You ramp up, cool. Yeah, we just go 5, 5, 5, Zoro. And letting them be able to play the ace here. So they can play ace, they can also play Yamato, right? I'm just gonna go here, and between the 2Ks that I have and the 3K here, I don't think, again, the only way that you're beating the Zoro now is for you to have a Beige on your life. I'm actually gonna also protect this, just have an extra attacker on the field. Yeah, I guess if the opponent goes for ace, they can go here for 10. We can technically save this by taking this first. Yeah, we just go like this. He also protects this against Yamato. Right, so now this Lin doesn't die to the Yamato. So the opponent's keeping just the Giant instead. So we have 3 here, 3 for potentially have to play ace. So that leaves me with 7 twice, I guess. So we can start with the 5, go 7 twice, and then just go 9 all the way. So I want to keep this ace just in case that I need to actually play my leader ability to get rid of like an opponent's Brûlée or similar. If this is a beige, then obviously, again, I'm kind of a little bit tilted, but we'll go 7. Like, the way that I lose this is a Brûlée blocker, Soul blocker, but if they're playing Brûlée, they're probably not playing Soul, right? Okay. We go here first. Oh, they don't have it yet. So they got the beige in their hand. And again, I could beat a Brûlée by playing the ace for 3 mana from the from the limb, and then kind of go from there. So in this match, we're gonna against Teach. Let's see how this game goes. We have a really good hand. I know we don't have Zoro here. Like, do I need to just go for the Zoro in this matchup? Or the Lin? But like, I love the fact that I have Lim and Dofi too. Maybe I do need to mulligan this. I think I need to mulligan this. It sucks, but I think I need to mulligan this. Sabo might actually be better, because Sabo is a card that just draws, right? The opponent had that's an issue, so they're gonna get... We still don't get our big bumps though. They get Liberation. Okay, they still need to reduce the cost here to get that Liberation off. So we can go here. We'll ramp and play this. Ooh. We can go... Even though we don't have Lim, we do have the Rosinante, so we can go Rosinante and Luffy next turn and have 3 rested units for the Sabo to actually trigger. So... How are we gonna do this? They grab another black hole. So they have 2 black holes in their hand. They're just gonna go all in on this. I think I save it. I think I have to save it. Yeah, I think we just go like this. I think we actually save it. Oh, the opponent also didn't do their own play, so I can go Lim now. Or is it better for me to go... I mean, Rosinante still gets... No, I think I have to go Lim. I think I have to take the advantage now that the opponent didn't go for it. Now, instead of Luffy, I can also just play Sabo. I just saw my Zoros go bye-bye, right? So that does suck, but it is what it is. They have double Liberation. We'll go like this. We didn't find Zoro. We didn't find Adio. So we don't have like any on-play effects right now. We don't have Lin, right? So we have none of our big bombs. We just bottom deck 2 of them. Opponent just stretch another Hachinisu. Gets Lafitte this time. Plays Lafitte. Goes here. They can go for 4 and attack for 10. And I think I have to let it go that time. If both of these stay alive, the opponent just... Like, if opponent has to go for 9, right? Dock Q. I guess if they have an Ice Age, they can go Dock Q instead. So 2 Liberation, a Dock Q. They're gonna go Liberation on the... that's not... I don't think that's correct, right? There's no shot that's correct. Okay, so we have our Kaido Lin now, right? Now, it is gonna be punished by... Yeah, I don't care about that, right? So, what is my play here? I think I just want to develop bodies. We can go Rosinante and play one of these other guys as well and still have like 7, or we can go Rosinante. Yeah, I think it's Rosinante and Dofi, right? I think we go Rosinante and Dofi and just attack here. Yeah, so we go Rosinante here. We use, yeah, whatever. We can gain it and we can play this out, right? And this is gonna be a 7. Draw me a card. And then another, and then an 8. Draws me a card. Opponent is down to just 1 life, and we have everything we need. I think we're chilling. The Linlin is interesting because the opponent's gonna go to 10, so they'll be able to negate the Linlin by playing their Blackbeard, right? But the thing about Lin is that it forces the opponent to have their 10 costs every single turn. And we haven't seen him hit a single 10 cost yet from their searchers. So I mean, it's possible they have it. They haven't been like using anything. So they literally haven't been able, they haven't been using, like, they haven't counter at all. So there's a good chance they do have the teach, right? Yeah, so they go finger pistol for Dofi. Remember, this is still a blocker. They trash, they get Shiryu, they trash Laboon. I can also just kill them, that's it. Or try to kill them instead of playing the Lin. They have to negate my own play, because otherwise this is gonna stop any Basco shot blockers. The Lin is fun though. Are we here for like actually competing, guys, or are we here for a fun time? Because this Lin smells really fun to me. This Lin smells really fun to me. Remember okay, so they trash Laffy. They need to have another one, and then they need to play the Doc Q. Oh man, this Lin just seems so fun, guys. You need one more. They just messed that up. Or maybe they just didn't get it, right? Yeah, they just forgot, right? They did have the double teach, right? So I think I just go, I don't know. Like, with one life, I think we could get through it. Like, we could just come for Lito, right? And force him to go to 0 and have a bunch of stuff. Like, the Lin is funny, but it would have been probably too greedy. I still would have liked to get the draw from Sabo, so I probably would have, like, maybe put like 3 down for Lim or something. Maybe attack with the Rosinante for 5, assuming this Rosinante stayed alive this turn, right? But yeah, GG. In this match, we're going against Oden. Opponent chose to go second. This is a great hand for us to keep. I know that we don't have Zoro, but I like having the Sabo and then like having Luffy the turn after, or Dofi, whichever one, I guess. I don't have Lim though, right? I need to have another body. So I do need to have another body that I can play next turn to actually enable the Sabo. So whether it's a Law or a Lim, I need to find like something that's cheaper than 3. So we'll go Sabo first, right? We'll go Sabo. I like the fact that I had a lot of 2Ks. That's really the only thing that I liked. The other option is that I can, if the opponent doesn't, like, I don't need to get the value from Law right now. I can always just attack with, the value from Sabo. Oh, they're gonna get their leader to 6. Interesting. Yeah, I think I have to just try to force this attack here. We don't get the Lim, unfortunately. That's kind of what I wanted. So it's gonna be an 8K attack. That doesn't feel great. That doesn't feel great. I think we just go 7 twice. I guess I hate leaving this thing active, but I think I just go 7 twice. Like, I'm not gonna be able to trigger this, right? So what I can do instead is that I can play the Dofi and have the Dofi be active and at least be a blocker. That way the opponent cannot just, like, I can at least protect my Sabo if necessary. So yeah, so let's go like this then. Let's go 7. It sucks, but I think I have to just go 7 twice. Just put pressure into them. If I had a Lim, I would have at least be able to get the draw here. Lim or Law, right? We'll have been able to play one of them and then be able to play like Dofi anyways. Yeah, we go for 7 again. That's a nice value that the opponent got to play that for, you know, under 4 done turn, right? Yeah, okay. Is it actually Dofi? What if it's actually just Sabo? I guess this lets me keep... Like, if I go second Sabo, I'm still gonna give them probably 1 case and stuff, right? And then I just get a bunch of draw next turn. Honestly, let's greed it out. I'm gonna go second Sabo. I'm gonna greed this out. I'm just gonna try to draw a bunch of cards. I have a lot of 2K counters to save my units. So I'm willing to do this because these are going to be 8, right? So the opponent has to put a down here, so this is going to be an 8k. They can restand down, right? So they can play like something to get this up. Like they can play whatever they need here. Oh, they're gonna go for a 10. I mean, I'm okay. I'm not gonna counter the 10. If they went for like an 8, I would have countered the 8. But a 10, I think I'm fine with you doing it. They also don't get the value from Denjiro, right? So that's fine. Yeah, like this, I counter. We go here. Luffy or Dofi? Ooh. Interesting now. Because I'm not gonna get this effect by Sabo. Yeah, I'm not gonna get the Sabo effect. I think we just go sits and then let's go here. I wanna keep the done active for Adio. Really weird, right? Like this again where we haven't been able to actually get the effect for Sabo, which is really interesting. Like I could get it if I just go Dofi here, but then that means I don't have the Adio. And I'm also not attacking twice into the opponent. Might actually be worth it for me to do it though. Like, do I actually value this draw is the question. And just attack for sits once and not have the 5? Or do I want to just attack sits twice? I might rather attack like sits twice. Opponent has 1 down, right? So it's easy for them to have like an event here. Yeah, I think I want to just put pressure on their life. They are 4 life leader, right? So if they go down to 2 with me having Adio on the field, I think it should be good. It would have been much better if this was like a Dofi. Okay. And I'm gonna go for a 7, just forcing to actually give me a 2k and not just give me non-counter cards. Because that's what we gotta remember, like none of their cards are ever dead. Yeah, they're always gonna have at least that amount. So we go here. We have the Adio on the field. We still have a couple of 2Ks. I'm not opposed to playing this Linlin next turn. Yeah, what if it's just Linlin? So Linlin goes to 12, and we can go up to 14. So we can go up to 12. 14, 15, 16. Opponent can technically go to 17. If I save this Adio now, I have to give up almost everything from my hand. This is weird. I think I have to do it. I think I have to save it. I don't think I can go for the Linlin. Yeah, I don't think I can go for the Linlin, unfortunately. I think I have to keep the Adio. It's going to be too important. Opponent looks like they're like brick, right? Opponent's literally not developing anything. And if they just go for that much, I can go here. And now I just get the draw from Sabo too. So that's pretty good for me. Oh yeah, this is pretty good for me. We can go like this. Play Luffy, right? So playing the Luffy now means that we can attack here. The opponent might have like a Paradise Waterfall. So if we go 11, we can still go 8. Like, I really want to kill this Denjiro. So I want to force the opponent to have to give me a bunch of cards to save this Denjiro. If they have a Paradise Waterfall, they can get this active. So that's why I want to put the 11 on the Adio right away. And if they counter out of this to save this, I'm down to just attacking to the leader and get them down to 1. Now, I will still have the 2k counter from the Adio. We can go 7 and 8, I guess. Oh, they just take it. Okay. So I still like the 7 here. I guess let's go 7 here first. Let's make sure that we draw. Like, let's see what we draw first, and not the ideal draw. And then we just go 8. Not the ideal draw. I cannot deny that. What do they have next turn? They're gonna be at 10, so they can go like, I guess, a Whitebeard or something. They can go Oden. But like the fact that we got rid of the Denjiro means that they cannot just get that done re-standard, which again is really the combo piece. Like this Denjiro needs to stay alive for them to like really get value. We finally got the Sabo draw, and he ended up not being something that we want. The opponent keeps keeping one done active, which is interesting. They have to technically put, they have to summon a 5 cost, and they have to put 2 down on the Oden to actually kill one of these. Yeah, so that's Denjiro. So here they have to go 7. They have to attack for 8. They have to put 2 down, which only leaves them with 4 down left. If they go for a full 11, yeah, there you go. There's a Cat Viper. So they do get the blocker, but they're still down to just 1 life, and they can only kill 1 unit here. Yeah, you have to put the 2 down. You do. Man, you get so punished. If any of these cards was a 1k counter, you literally get so punished there. Because they keep trying to keep that 1 down active for whatever reason. Yeah, they keep trying to keep that 1 down active. We can go 10, 10, and then a 9, I guess. So 2 10s and a 9. Or maybe we want to go triple 10s. Triple 10, force the opponent to give me... I guess, again, they must have an event. They must have an event here. Let's go like this. Let's go 10. Ah, what a hand, what a hand. What a hand. Unbelievable. As soon as they have Adio on the field, they are forced to not be able to play like any big bodies, right? Because then they won't have enough done to actually put on their units to actually kill the Adio. It has to be like a +4, right? This has to be a +4. Whether it's Radical Beam or something else, yeah, there it is. Like you've been telegraphing that for a while. So we go 10 one more time. You have to give me the block. I don't think you can go to 1. Going to 1 seems greedy. Oh, sorry. Going to 0 seems greedy. I'm going to just attack for 9. I know technically the 9 can be countered easier. But yeah, the opponent's still going to have to block it. And this leaves me the Dawn to actually have that 2k counter with the Adio. Yeah, again, like this is the problem. This is an 11k pretty much, right? So to kill the 11k, you have to give me, yeah, you have to give me this much. And now what? Like, I guess they can, again, just getting so punished by me having no counter. You have to have a blocker, right? So your Cat Viper is 3. You have to have a blocker, and you have to hope that I don't have any 1k counters, and that I don't draw the Usopp. Okay, so you just lose, right? Yeah, you just lose anyways, right? I just put everything, and we topped the Usopp anyways, right? So, opponent was just as brick as we were, guys. We were brick, and opponent was just as brick as we were too. They had only a 2k counter in their hand, so yeah. Really weird game there where neither of us could actually do what we need to do. And again, the Adio just put so much pressure on them because the opponent had to just continue committing down. If they play Zoro, they were not going to be able to actually get rid of the Adio. So hey, welcome back everyone. Hope you enjoyed today's games of Lim. Honestly, it's exactly what I was talking about yesterday in the deck breakdown. This deck lives and dies by the die roll. if you go first, your games are gonna be so much easier, especially in a matchup against something like Purple Luffy and Robin, two decks that also want to go first themselves. Like I feel like those matchups are literally decided by whichever one of the two players gets to go first, and we kind of got to see that here, right? Like we won the games that we got to go first, we lost the games that we got to go second, and it's crazy how reliant this deck can be on just having that die roll. Just because again, when you go first, you're able to play a 6-cost body right away on turn 3, a 6 power body on turn 3, and be able to start putting a lot of pressure into the opponent, and you're able to curve out perfectly into your 9 drops, which end up being really, really nice. So yeah, but anyways, I mean, against Purple Luffy, just go face is the game. You have a lot of ways to rest their blockers, right? Like with the Luffy or the Ace, or even your Usopp, so like their blockers don't really matter, which is why those Purple Luffy players want to hide behind. Against Robin, honestly, as long as you play around those Yamatos and Aces, you should be good. But if you get to go first and you get to drop that Zoro on curve, there's really nothing they can do aside from just a bait trigger to actually be able to stop your Zoro from finishing the game. The other two games we saw today, right, we got to see the Blackbeard game, and honestly, like, I really wanted to play the Slinlin, right? Like, I really wanted to play the Slinlin. I still don't know if Kaido Linlin is good or not. I just wanted to play it, right? And it's technically good in that matchup because it's a when you attack effect, but it's also bad because the opponent can just play their 10-cost Blackbeard and stop your Linlin from being able to attack, right? So she has to stay on the field for a while before you actually get there. But the idea is that you can play this down on turn 10, on your 10th on turn, and even if the opponent has Blackbeard, they have to have enough Blackbeards to chain it every single turn. Otherwise, eventually the Linlin gets to attack and just put the fear of God into the opponent's life. So yeah, and then against the Oden player, it was just pretty straightforward, right? Like I think they got brick, I was brick, so it was kind of like an interesting back and forth of us both being brick and just us having the bigger advantage, right? They couldn't really deal with the Adio efficiently, and that kind of gave us the advantage. But anyways, enough of that. Hope you enjoyed today's gameplay of Lim. Tomorrow we have our last video of Lim. So if you want to keep seeing more gameplay of this, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. You can also find us on Twitch at Sirturmund, we'll stream every now and then, and you can also find us on Discord and Twitter. The links to those are both in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.